How's it going, everybody? Zoinkmeister Patrick here, joined today by Zoinkmeister Adam.
How's it going?
And today we're playing Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PlayStation 5.
Excelsior.
So I found this thing in the accessibility settings called Web Shooter Burst, where you can fire up to 3 webs at once. And so you get like a little like burst shot, which I don't know, I want to try it. It sounds like it could be fun. And that way, because I feel like I over spam my webs and then I just end up using them all. And so then, I don't know, for some reason webs feel really bad in this game, but I'm hoping if I make that change, maybe I'll get better habits and I'll be more able to use those webs. So that's the plan there.
Ooh, you want to change your emphasis text color?
I thought about it, but no, yellow's good.
You hate yellow.
What? Yellow's my favorite color.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I guess we'll just continue. And the game didn't crash, so that's nice.
I mean,
yeah, put it a little more voice volume for me.
I should see if Finn hit the new form in the gym theater.
how's that?
Yeah, it's probably good. Okay, this is a cool outfit. I forgot that we were using this one.
Did we assign this one because we didn't use it, or did we assign this one?
I don't think we used it. I think we just changed it at the end of the last one, because this doesn't look familiar to me at all. And it looks cool.
Pretty cool outfit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I like looking over my shoulder at people. So I believe, do I have skill points? Oh, I do have a skill point. Oh, and I have some new thing. What is this? Press the things in together while camouflaged to trigger a blinding flash of light that reveals you and stuns surrounding enemies. Okay.
Hello!
Yeah, hello.
Just really burst out on the scene.
I don't think that's gonna be useful.
A web cocoon?
Do you remember if any of these were particularly good?
I'd probably go with the Unseen Strike, personally.
That one that I was just looking at?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately, it's up to your discretion.
Yeah.
Your discretion advised.
So I could do this. So basically it's like I don't use camouflage if using the Venom Punch actually takes the guy out. So maybe I should start with this one to make sure it takes him out, because otherwise maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. I see this thing, I don't really use Venom Punch while in camouflage yet, but maybe I should be.
Yeah, this will get you outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Doubles length of time,
Okay.
enemies are Venom Stone. No, actually, I've been wanting this one for a long time because I really don't like Venom, because every time I use it, it feels like it just goes away
The
immediately.
synaptic breakdown.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one, but thank you for your input. So we have curtain call. Is that the thing that was trying to show me? That was like, yeah, you're currently on a mission. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have anything new in the call? Oh, it's just an audio thing. Yeah, it's just an audio thing. The Danicast. So the only thing, so here's what happened since last time. Oh, okay, JJ. All right.
Some disturbing news has just crossed my desk. Spider-Woman was recently involved in a nauseating act of depravity. Stealing toys.
What?
What?
Is there anything lower than that?
No,
Why, yes,
I guess.
there is, my
Oh,
faithful
okay. All right, sorry.
Do you know what was found in this stolen stash? Spider-Man toys. Not only does he steal from children, he bullies them into playing with toys they probably don't even want.
Wow.
The audacity. Which is why I'm announcing a new venture for the Just the Facts team. J. Jonah Jameson action figures. A prototype right here in front of me. And let me tell you, this is one handsome toy. Oh my goodness, what a specimen.
Oh, wow.
Self-respecting child or adult, I won't judge, would be lucky to get their hands on this masterpiece.
Ooh, nice.
In fact, Jared ordered 10 for me and 10 for my wife. Yourself too. It'll come out of your next paycheck. You're welcome.
I forget that he has a wife.
Of course.
Yeah, no, it's not
Happy
like,
life, happy wife.
right.
He gets home and he's actually a very nice husband.
Right, that's what I imagine. Or maybe he yells at home too, but it's just like, that's just how he is.
He gets home and he decompresses. He puts on some classical music and starts making dinner, and his wife gets home. You know, I'm not just gonna make my own story. I actually am gonna look this up real quick.
So basically I left these 2 missions for us to do.
Cat, eh? Okay, now you're talking my language. I know this game.
What the heck was that?
I don't know, that was very strange. I learned some other things too. Apparently I can Venom, like, just jump in midair. So that's the point of that. I also have another ability, and someone's attacking me.
Her name is Julia Jameson.
Oh, wow.
As a young man, J. Jonah Jameson married Julia when they had a son who they named John. When J. Jonah Jameson began to investigate a New York City crime lord, the crime lord sent a hitman after J. Jonah Jameson. This is very difficult, by the way, because they say J. Jonah Jameson every single time.
Hey.
I'm just gonna say Jonah.
Okay.
However, the hitman missed Jonah and accidentally shot and killed Julia.
Oh my goodness, his wife's dead.
Julia's death led to Jonah Jameson's hatred of the masked men, mainly Spider-Man.
Wait, so does he have a new wife? Who's the person?
You have orders, Master Spider-Man!
In the comics, her name was Joan Jameson.
So yeah, so he doesn't have a wife that's alive. Because I was like, yeah, I feel like I would have heard of his wife sooner than that if there's a Mrs. Jameson in the picture.
So I'm gonna look up separately Joan Jameson.
So how do I do the 3-round burst? I'm kind of confused.
Taking the shot!
Oh, I just press it once and it automatically does it 3 times. I see. Okay. So now when I press the web button,
Outnumbered and still came out on top.
here, let me show you this, Adam. This is kind of interesting.
Uh-huh.
So if I tap the web button, it just automatically uses 3 webs instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
So that's the new ability that I gave myself.
In the accessibility menu.
Yeah. Which
Do you prefer it?
I don't think there's any reason to just shoot 1 web at something, I think is the idea. It's like basically it takes 3 webs to do anything. So it's like, why not? It's just it's like a waste of time if you're shooting more webs than that. So yeah, we'll see. It will take some time. I haven't actually done much. So the other power that I have is I have Venom Dash, and then I can Venom Jump and just get a bunch of distance. So I just want to show that off because I learned that last time.
Yeah, I never used that, so that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the reason. So that's the whole point of like doing these crazy combos in midair, is it builds up your Venom meter. And then once you have Venom meter, you can Venom Dash and like move much faster. And then you can do more combos to get more meter. So that's what that's all about.
So I looked up Joan Jameson separately,
Okay.
and it says Joan Jameson was the first wife of J. Jonah Jameson and the mother of astronaut John Jameson.
I'll find you.
She was murdered by a masked gunman while John was still a child. Her death was a contributing factor in her husband's crusade against masked heroes. So,
Oh wait, so what happened? Sorry, so what was the thing? Explain it.
same story,
Okay.
but it seems pretty concurrent that they said that he was Jonah's first wife,
Yeah.
and that apparently their son John goes on to be an astronaut.
Yeah, he's the one that brings Venom back from space. He's the reason Venom exists on Earth.
Really?
Yeah, that's from John. John went into space and then Venom attacked his spaceship and then they crash landed and Spider-Man saved him from the crash.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how Venom comes to Earth. That's the Venom story.
News to me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I wasn't aware of
It was news to me. The Jane, what is her name? Jane? Joan Jameson. Freaking Joan Jameson. Anyway, how does she die though? What did it say?
She gets gunned to death by hitmen who come after Jonah
Oh, and the hitmen
for
were
investigating the crime lord.
I see.
They were just random masked thugs, but
Because of that,
apparently
he hates people
he
that
hates
wear
all
masks.
masked vigilantes.
Because masked thugs shot his wife.
Basically, yeah.
That is interesting.
Spider-Man didn't save her, I guess.
He wasn't around yet.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, interesting. Okay. So then, who's this new wife?
Sounds like raft prisoner.
Let's find out.
Yeah. I want to get this mission started, but also
Permiso. Spider-Man coming through.
yeah. Let's get this started before we
Yes,
go into
yes,
that.
go on, please.
You having cat troubles?
Yeah, Vector, my cat, ran out while I was grabbing the mail. Here, he loves this bag. If you find him, he'll crawl right in.
Are cats in backpacks like a thing?
Yes.
Do you have anything with Vector's scent?
Right here, his favorite toy.
What if it was like not something you'd like not a it's not a cat toy?
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like-
yeah, I totally get you. It's like just a big old.
yeah. I think we're on the same page.
I
Yeah.
got a trail.
Um.
I don't know how his Peter technology pulls this off, but sure.
Yeah. So I've got the scent. Yeah. I don't know if his Peter technology can sniff.
School buses. Little guys nibble.
Dead rat? Oh, because it's a cat. That makes sense. Oh, I can. This is weird. I don't like this.
Yep. Dead rat. Good for Vector. Sad for Rat.
It just be like that
Put
sometimes.
under the bus.
So
Heads down.
Mel Mouse Melissa has the cat Charcoal, which was with me for a little bit during the Madness Returns, but then she took it because of situations. And she has a backpack for him. And
To the sewers.
Oh,
he's a little baby cat. I don't know if people know about
Street level,
Charcoal.
thank you.
I think they should, right?
This
Haven't
cat's
you?
gonna smell real
You've talked about him
weird.
quite a bit.
Yeah, he's less than 1. His birthday's in November, and it's currently March? It's currently March. So he's less than 1 year old. I think. Yes. Yeah, I think. Oh no, maybe he's over a year old. No, he's over a year old. Sorry, he's 1.5 now, I guess.
So as I read Jonah Jameson's Wikipedia entry,
Yeah.
did you know they were related through marriage, Peter Parker and?
Joan Jameson?
Yes.
Really? Whose marriage?
He and Peter Parker related by marriage as a result of his father's wedding to May Parker.
Whose father's wedding to May Parker? Jonah? Jameson's?
Yeah.
Wait, so Jameson's...
This can't be right, right?
They're cousins? Step cousins?
Oh no.
That's crazy.
Spider-Man's gonna get stuck somewhere.
Please don't make me go sewer splunking, Vector.
I can't believe Peter and Jameson are step cousins.
Ironic, isn't it?
Trail picks up. He climbed out here.
I gotta get
Sewer
into this
search.
more.
Never would have gotten that smell out of my suit.
So Peter's step uncle is Jameson's father.
Yes.
Yeah, no, they're step cousins. They're straight up step cousins. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Help me, step cousin.
Help me, step cousin. I'm stuck.
Nice hops, cat.
Is that why he hired him?
The plot thickens. I'm really gonna have to go read some of these.
Was it nepotism that Peter Parker got hired onto the Daily Bugle? Wait, at what point did May remarry? There's so many questions
There's
here.
a lot of questions.
Still warm.
I'm sorry, I'm like not paying attention at all to the story.
I know, we're following some dumb cat.
It's like,
his
whatever's
fingers are
happening-
like gelatin.
Yeah, it
I
looks
kind of
really.
want to take a bite out of them.
No, I can't. Give me a lick. Yeah. Oh look, you can see his web gadget.
Yeah.
It's like compressing and stretching as I move my wrist. It's kind of weird. I feel like metal shouldn't do that, but
It happens like that. It's very, very. It's made of solid gold. Very malleable.
I think that's the first time I've actually seen his web shooters on his
Cats do
wrist
not
though.
abide by the laws of nature.
Cats do what? Oh, because he took his collar off? Like, what?
Later issues of The Amazing Spider-Man clarified that David Jameson was in fact Jonah's foster father and the brother of J. Jonah Jameson Sr., Jonah's biological father who had to leave his son behind for undisclosed reasons. It is unknown if Jameson Jr. remembered him.
So,
Vector! Hold up, bud.
oh.
That's the cat.
Yeah.
I found you.
Just stuff him in the backpack.
Get in the backpack. So, okay, so
Ooh, boy. You got that real New York smell now, Vector. Wow.
so cute.
Oh, get this. So, as a boy, he was a Boy Scout. In high school, his interests were
Who's
mainly...
he? Are we talking Jameson still?
yeah,
Jonah?
sorry.
Okay.
John Jonah Jameson.
Wait, so
JJJ.
before you get to that, I just want to real quick to clarify. So J. Jonah Jameson
Oh my God, get it, Patrick.
was his foster father is Peter Parker's step uncle,
Step-uncle.
making them step foster cousin.
Yes, they have family affiliation, although very,
Very tenuous.
yes.
Okay,
To the point where I would say it's damn near like,
but still,
like they're really, like they didn't have to make that happen. Like
No.
they chose, or like, yeah,
Vector.
I feel like,
everybody knows.
I feel like that's one of those ones where you just kind of like, oh, what is he doing? I feel like that's one of those ones where he just spent that. Why is he doing that? I feel like that's one of those ones where like it's more of like a funny side note between them than something they like actually recognize aloud ever. Like they
So
don't
weird.
like they don't consider each other cousins, but
they don't
they're
like to talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, remember how we're technically cousins? And it's like, you work for me.
Yeah, no, I don't. But anyways,
Okay.
like listen to this. Listen. Oh, actually, prompt the guy first.
Yeah, let's finish
Oh,
this. Let's finish this.
Science cat name I ever heard one. Hope you're appreciating just how
So,
tough
what?
it is to keep my swing chill while my center of gravity is this far off. That's a physics problem for you.
body scrub, pal.
Cute cat.
What is happening here?
I don't
The
know
game is breaking.
What is going on? Finally, an app that works. Spidey is a friend of all animals. Wait, this guy's anti-technology? He thinks finally an app that works. Like, what? Doesn't your like texting app work on your phone? What do you mean? How do you have no other apps on your phone that work?
So anyways,
Yes.
right? So he was a Boy Scout during childhood. In high school, his interests were mainly boxing and photography. He met his first wife, Joan, when they were both joined their high school's photo club. when the school's 3 top athletes started bullying him. He fought off and beat up all 3 of them to a bloody pulp.
Oh my goodness.
This impressed Jones so much that they started dating, and he married her soon after high school. So he fought off the 3 most athletic guys.
So he's a superhero himself, but he's like, I would never.
Oh wow, that took half your health.
Yes, it did. Miles is a squishy compared to Peter.
After school, Jameson sought employment as a journalist. In Marvel's #1, a young reporter brags to his colleagues that he would one day run the Daily Bugle. According to writer Kurt Busiek, he and artist Alex Ross intended this to be J. Jonah Jameson, but the editor of Spider-Man's line objected that Jameson was too young to have been alive during the early 1940s.
Was
the
he?
story was set.
I thought for sure Jameson was like pretty old.
Since it was too late to redraw the scene, the editor settled for having Jameson removed from the issue. When the USA joined World War II in 1941, Jameson served as a war correspondent in Europe. This is getting crazy.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that like Jameson lore is apparently huge.
Yeah, Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos #110
Whoa!
featured him.
I'm sorry, real quick. Did you see how far I sent him?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. So I was standing right up. I was standing here, right? And I did the pull down move, you know, where I like hit him into the air and then pulled him down with my webs. Let me show you where he ended up. He is right over here.
Oh wow.
That's the body.
Hell yeah. I hit the force with the
I
wall
like
with great
threw
force.
him like a whole city block. Like, anyway, sorry, go on. Yeah, he was with the Howling Commando. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, JJ himself.
Yeah, Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos.
Wait.
That Spider-Man is a crime against nature. Allow me to explain. A recent incident involving a construction crane and a tiny bit of ice turned into a spider snafu when the masked menace decided to intervene. The result? A disaster the likes of which this city has never seen. We have yet to receive a body count, but I can assure you, it will be. What's that? I'm being told no lives were lost, thank heavens, but the number of injured is likely significant. We're still awaiting word from local hospitals on just how many. Seriously? There were no injured. However, this doesn't change the fact that this tragedy could have been avoided if Spider-Man had just let nature take its course. Dad, get me new fact checkers. I know they're your roommates. Get me new ones. Get rid of the one with the beanie.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos #110 featured him as covering a mission of Sergeant Nicholas Fury, who was heading down a team of commandos during the war. After the war, he and Joan had a son, John Jonah III, who grew up to become an astronaut. When Jameson returned from a journalistic mission in Korea, he was grieved to find out that his wife had died in a mugging incident. Focusing on his professional life to dull the pain, he was promoted to chief editor of the Daily Bugle, and eventually came to own the paper, thereby fulfilling his earlier boasts. Jameson gained a mostly deserved reputation of journalistic integrity, but his greedy opportunism and unyielding belligerent stubbornness made him more than a few enemies. That is crazy.
Yeah, that is so much information that
Like, Fury was in there.
Yeah.
The Howling Commandos were in there.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. I can't believe that JJ turns out was a like war hero that worked for the like future creator of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, like JJ has way more backstory than any like character like that should have.
To come home and find out that your wife was brutally murdered while you were serving overseas to aid and.
Oh, so it happened while he wasn't there.
That's what this claims, yeah. That they went there and to get him, but instead his wife was there.
I see. So they just shot her. Well, okay, that's crazy. So why were they after him?
Because he before he left for the war, he was doing too much investigating, digging around.
Right. Okay, I see.
Pen.
Right. Yeah, it's so complicated.
Hey, Howard. I'm the other Spider-Man.
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for the help. I've got 3 birds missing. Worried about them in this cold.
I can track them. Do you have anything that belong to them?
Just the species.
God.
Just this big pile of feces.
Like, you got to really look at it, man. That thing is like,
It's huge.
it is, and it's hot to the touch. Like,
And there's only 3 birds.
yeah, like, I don't think you understand how warm this pile is. Like, it's the middle of winter, and I don't have no fire.
Pigeon facts. Your
Wait,
source
what?
For daily fun facts about pigeons.
The Howard Protocol?
Yeah, you remember Howard from the first game?
You've opted in. Wait. We're gonna get a whole Pete side story?
Someone steal Howard's birds?
What is happening?
Pigeon trails go in 3 directions.
Oh.
Should check them off.
You missed these from the first game, I'm sure.
I knew we had to do it on camera. It was such a big part of the first game. Like Peter's weird like pigeon thing. I feel like birds in the new pigeon.
The pigeons actually lead to a triple homicide.
Third breaking this week. What?
Hey, officers. What's the situation? Can I help?
Tenant's a bugle reporter. Place was tossed upside down. Stolen. Whatever they're looking for wasn't here.
Let me look into it. Maybe I'll have more luck.
Oh, there you went.
Gotta run. Swing, you know.
Go get him, Patrick.
Yeah. Luckily, I have the power of
These birds are fast.
I passed right through them.
Coffee, sugar.
Did you see me pass directly through them? Oh, now it lets me grab them.
Incoming.
How do I turn this off?
Scientist Nikola Tesla nursed injured pigeons back.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Oh, I turned it off. I didn't mean to.
Bird. She's pretty feisty.
I bet it's Piggy. Lots of pep. She can find her way back, Spider-Man. Just point her in my direction.
Will do. All right. Should head back to the coop. Track the other birds.
What the heck?
So,
Wait. You gotta look up this Nikola Tesla pigeon
facts?
story. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we'll come back to this.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, sorry, go
okay.
on.
So,
Before I start this next section.
Jameson believes that he cannot look at himself as good a man while a hero like Spider-Man exists. Despite this, he openly idolizes Captain America. And Mary Jane Watson Parker has suggested that James hates Spider-Man mainly because he acts outside the law.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He does act outside the law. It's the old
Absolutely.
Batman conundrum.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, I mean, he is doing way more good than any of the police are, but also he's doing it illegally.
Oh, yeah. So many laws have been broken.
So it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's like one of those, like, who needs a jury and, like, a judge, jury, and execution when your hospital bills will teach you the real meaning of crime?
Did somebody say, yeah. I feel like, so I guess I'll go, should I go middle next or left next? I went right first.
I'd go left.
Okay.
We'll save center for last.
Did I have a whole thing? I should have asked it first. I just went right first. I assumed like, is going right first feels like it's usually
Classic.
going left first, right? It's kind of the like classic side thing. Going right's usually like the correct way, or is left usually the correct way?
Right's always the correct way, so you gotta go left to see what you're missing.
Yeah.
Our cell phones, we're using birds to communicate.
That's what's happening.
That was the third murder this week.
Investigated aviary crime. Hey, cut that out!
Let's see. Apparently at one point, Scorpion threatens Jameson.
See how tough you really are.
Wait, hold on here.
I'm just toying with this guy. Threw a bat at his head.
One of them dropped something.
Pigeon dog. Okay. The bugle? What does the bugle have to do with this?
This is gonna be the biggest
Tomorrow
steal.
night, Roof, be there. Tomorrow night, Roof, be there. Okay. Pigeon.
Hey, pigeon, stop!
There's a
Pigeon
bajillion
fact two,
pigeons.
A smidgen more pigeon.
He's really into pigeons.
Over 200,000 carrier pigeons were used during World War II. The birds delivered messages when conventional means failed and saved countless lives.
Actually, kind of relevant to the present circumstances.
Pigeon facts out.
I can't believe we missed the first pigeon fact.
Pigeon.
Yeah,
Got
it's
him.
a shame.
Howard, got a bird.
Guess we'll never know.
Think they're using your pigeons to plant something at the bugle.
Really? Maybe they're looking for some juicy news. They got the best reporters in town.
Maybe. I'll find out. But first, I'll get your birds. One more.
I feel like it says a lot about Howard that he prefers bugle correspondence. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, yeah, man, when they always say that Spider-Man's the worst, I agree. Like,
So apparently, Jonah has hired multiple people to apprehend Spider-Man,
Okay.
including Silver Sable, Luke Cage, Electro,
Okay.
He helped invent the enemy, the Scorpion.
Yes, I think I knew that.
Yeah, the Jameson lore is ridiculous.
Yeah, Jameson's the real villain.
Is he though? He was a hero.
Until he
I think
Scorpion.
Spider-Man is just too much of a vigilante for him.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he does a lot of vigilante. I want to know if
I mean, this takes place in the United States. They still have mercenary contracts over there.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They call it bounty hunting.
Oh. Okay.
But it is a thing in real life. Like if you pass the necessary
Huh. You can be a real bounty hunter? That's a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Huh. United States is weird, man.
Yeah, you basically you have to get some like security clearances where you're not like a peace officer or anything like that. Or like
Wait, we gotta hear it. This is my favorite part. I am 1 billion% enjoying these.
Pigeons, until he met Howard.
Oh.
Sometimes you don't realize how special something is until you see it through the eyes of a friend.
Okay, yeah, I like the Howard Protocol.
And that's a pigeon fact.
Aw. That's adorable. I just love the idea that like Peter Parker having met Howard is like super into pigeons. Like that's his like spirit animal.
Yeah.
it's 100% the pigeon. Sorry, I just didn't want to grab the pigeon before saying that because I knew they're gonna say something.
There. Hold still.
And Miles has the cat.
Okay.
Miles is the cat as Peter is to pigeons. All right, that's the end of this video. See you guys on the next part of Marvel Spider-Man. If you haven't already, please go back, check out part 1 of this series. There should be a link to the playlist during the end slate. And until next time,
Zoink out.